Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's been a minute since we've done one of these. It's been a minute. So if we haven't met, I am Erica Champion Wise, and sometimes I used to do them very often, but life got in the way. But we do Bible studies. We do a little Bible study and bling, bling and Bible study. And I got a good one this morning. I got a really good one this morning, but I'm going to warn you. I'm going to tell you from a place of love that I'm going to make you mad. Like, it's just going to happen. I'm going to make you mad. Know that it's okay. Know that if you get triggered, know that if something like hits you, it's just somewhere you need to work. And it's not shame. Don't be shamed. Don't be upset. None of that kind of stuff. Don't worry about any of that kind of stuff. It's just part of the human experience where we just get those like, oh girl, I gotta grow. Okay? So don't get upset. Don't get mad. But we gotta talk real talk today. So do me a favor and put me on your timeline. Share this video out. Good morning. Because today we are going to be in Matthew. We're in Matthew 25. We are in the parable of the talents. All my church folk know about the parable of the talents. And so what I have is probably not new for you, but maybe it's a reminder. It was a good reminder for me this morning. And so I want to tell you something about me. This word comes for me first. This word comes for me first. This word says, Erica, you got to fix something first, right? And I don't ever bring anything that I haven't had to work on, that I'm not currently working on. So this word comes for me first, and I need everybody to know out there. It comes for me first, and it cuts faster and quicker than any two-edged sword, right? If you didn't know that part, the word comes for you first. So what I'm sharing has got me. Don't worry about it. It's got me. So we're in Matthew 25, the parable of the talents. We're in 24. So if you don't know this parable, a master's going away and he gives some bags of money to some of his servants. One servant gets 5 bags, one gets 2, one gets 1. So we got 3 servants, lots of money given out, and different levels of money, 5, 2, and 1. The master goes away for a long time, long enough that these servants have the opportunity, if they choose, it's not a requirement, but it's an opportunity, to put the money to work. They can use it. They can grow it. They can let it grow themselves. This master's gone for we don't know how long, but it's gone long enough that 2 people double their money. The one who got 5 bags ended up with 10 by the time the master came home. The one that got 2 bags ended up with 4 by the time the master came home. But we're going to talk about today the person with the 1 talent. The man who had received 1 bag of gold, we're in verse 24. Master, he said, I knew you were a hard man, harvesting where you had not sown and gathering where you had not scattered seed. So I was afraid and went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here is what belongs to you. His master replied, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well then, you should have put my money on deposit with the banker so that when I would return, I would have received it back with interest. So he took the bag of gold from him and gave it to the one who has 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. All right. Are you ready? You ready to get into this? So listen, I live in a world where we all covet what someone else has. I want her fame. I want her followers. I want her customers. I want teammates like hers, where we are all wanting and begging and working for what someone else has. The bags of talents. Call them talents if you want. It's actually money in the old system, but we're going to deal with raw talent here, where we are in a world where everyone wants what someone else has. We're not happy with our 1 talent. We're over here staring at Miss 5 talent over there, who's got this big team, who's got all these customers, who's ranking, and we're wanting what she has. And we over here, we got our 1 little bag, and we're scared to use it. We are scared to use it because life is a hard taskmaster. I don't know if you know, but life can be hard. Life can be terribly hard. And we are so scared to use our 1 little bag of talent that we bury it. We hide it. We don't show the world. We're like, no, I ain't got no talent. I ain't got none. No, I don't have any. But I want what she has. I don't have anything. When you know good and well you got your 1 bag. I want what she has. You're not using your one bag. So now I'm going to ask you some questions. How are we going to ask for what someone else has when we are too afraid to use what we have been given out of ego-driven fear? So when I say that, I mean ego will yell at you. Well, what if you try that and fail? What if you show up on Facebook Live today, Erica, and you make people mad and they get all upset and they don't like what you have to say and they come for you and your business suffers? You see what I'm saying? You ever thought about this kind of stuff? I know you have. We all have. It's the society and the world in which we live, guys. How are we going to ask for someone else's talents when we are too afraid to use our own? We ask ourselves, what if I lose it all? What if I lose everything? What if I put heart and soul into my one bag of talent? What if I put it all in there and I lose everything? How foolish will I look? We are so afraid of looking stupid in front of people we don't even like. Can I get an amen? We hide our talents because we are afraid. And then we always ask ourselves, and I say we, because homegirl is coming for me too. What if my master life, the people that I want to respect me, the people that I need to know my name, what if they ridicule me for failing? What if they don't like me because I didn't do what I was going to do? What if they make fun of me? What if Facebook, oh my gosh, what if Becky from 11th grade, hello Angie, makes fun of me on Facebook for trying and failing? Let me tell you something. Becky from 11th grade ain't done nothing. She's still living in your hometown, honey. Don't stress it. But you are coveting, you are begging for, you are wanting what someone else has, and you aren't even using what you have. We all have separate gifts and talents. This is one of mine. And if I'm not using it, how can I sit over here and say, I want what she has? You can't do that. You cannot ask for what someone else has if you're not willing to use what you have. You just can't, honey. It just ain't gonna work. Earring down. I got too feisty today, right? You can't just do that. You have a bag of talent that you are hiding. The Lord blessed you with something. No, your talent doesn't look like hers, and it shouldn't. If it looks like hers, you have to go through what she went through to get it. So here's the thing. Talents come after storms. Gifts come because you have to earn them sometimes. I learned how to pray because I had to pray. I became a prayer warrior because I had to be on my knees praying through something that about took me out. I want to tell you what, don't ask to be a prayer warrior because you don't want to have to go through what I had to go through in order to earn prayer warrior. You don't want to have to do it. I learned how to pray because I had to pray. I had to work to pray for something that tried to take me out, that tried to end my life. That's how I learned how to pray. Let me tell you something. Don't ask for what someone else has because you can't survive what they had to go through to get there. I'm telling you, I'm fired. I'm feist right now. Don't ask for what someone else has because you cannot survive the trials that they had to go through. And here's the flip side. They can't have what you have. Be proud of this. They cannot have your gifts and talents because they can't survive what you went through to get them. We all have our own unique abilities. We are individualized. Our DNA is all individual, so our humanity is all individual, so our gifts are all individual. You can't survive her storms, she can't survive yours. So stop asking for what she wants because you can't handle it. You cannot handle what she has, sweetheart. I love you because you can't handle the storms of her life. You're not built for that. You're not. You're just not. You're built for something else. Cars are built to do certain things. Chevys don't covet what Ford has. Don't ask for what the other person has because you can't handle what they have. I got off track there. Let me talk about this. So listen, the talent, the person with the 5 talents, they went out and did something with them. The person with the 2 talents did too, right? They doubled their money. But here's the thing. The master gave the person with the 5 and then 10 the extra bag of talent that was unused. And it took me a minute because I really had to think about that. And I was like, God, is that a punishment? Like, are you mad at the one talent person because they didn't do anything? Did you punish them? No. No. He's not mad at them. I mean, he isn't. The master's mad at them. God's not mad at them. That's human versus divinity right there. That's a whole nother story. But what it was a reward for the person who used their talent. So we are all over here. We are all begging for abundance. We are all begging for more. We are all praying for more and not using what we have. So the person with the 5 bags, they went out and used what they had. And because they did their part, they were rewarded. You hear what I'm saying? Whether you have 1 bag, 97 bags, all you have to do is do your part. All you have to do is use what you have. Whatever your gift is, whatever your talent is, whatever your ability is, all you have to do is use it and you will be rewarded. Let me prove it to you. Let me find it here. For whoever has will be given more. Has what? Has what? I had to really chew on that. Has what? Has done the work. Has used the money. Has used the gifts. If you've used them, you will be given more. If you've used what you've been given, you will be given more. Are you catching this here? The master was mad at the servant, absolutely. But the bag turned out to be a gift to the person who used their talents. Don't worry about somebody else. You sit here and you use your talent. Whether you have 1, 2, 5, 93, I don't care how many bags you have. Use what you have. Keep your eyes on your own paper, as it were. Teacher coming out in there, okay? Use what it is that you have. This earring can't handle me today. I gotta take it off. Use what it is that you have been given. Because when you use what you have, you will be given more. No matter how many bags you have. When you use what you have can be doubled, and then your master, God, can give you more. So if you're sitting on the other side of the screen and you're not getting the abundance you've asked for, I'm going to ask you a question in love, in kindness, from one who had to ask herself the same thing. Are you using what you've been given? Or are you too scared? Are you too busy wanting what someone else has? Are you using the talent that you have been given? Or are you too scared to use it? Are you afraid that life is a hard taskmaster and people are going to be mean to you? Let me tell you something. People are going to be mean to you whether you use your gifts and talents or not. People are going to be mean. People suck. 2020 is the worst right now. We know this. People are extra mean right now. So, if you want more, you must use what you have. You only get more when you use what you have. So stop asking for hers. Use yours. And then you can get more. It's kind of like when you tell your children, you can have more when you eat what's on your plate kind of thing. Think about it like that. God doesn't always work like that. But that's the way I like to think about things. Use what I have and then I can get more. It's like shampoo. Use what you have and then you can buy more. Or when you run out of conditioner, now that's out and now I can try and get another one, right? So use what you have, then you can get more. Those who have what? Have done the work. Will be blessed and given in abundance. So you're sitting on the other side of the screen. You're praying for abundance. You're praying for a windfall. You're praying that your team grows. You're praying that your commission grows. You're praying that your sales go through the roof. But you're not using what you have. You're not showing up to sell anything. How the heck are your sales going to grow? You're not showing up to tell people how amazing your opportunity is. How the heck is your business going to grow? You're not doing the work now. You're not going to get abundance later. It's an easy fix. Show up. Do the work. Do it messy. Do it scared. Do it looking like this with your rosacea doing all its stuff here. Show up. Stop putting it off. Stop waiting around. Stop letting fear drive the show. Stop letting your ego get in the way. and tell you all sorts of crazy things. Oh, if you try that, somebody's going to make fun of you. Well, honey, they're going to make fun of you either way. Give them something to talk about, right? I love that song. That like plays on repeat in my mind. Let's give them something to talk about, right? I know what that song is about, but I sing just that part. That's all I sing right there. So listen, do your part. Take care of your business. Take care of your bag. Use your bag before you ask for someone else's. Use what you have and more will be given to you. I'm proof of it. Every time I show up and do what I'm supposed to do, great things happen. You can do this. Get over your fear. Just do it afraid. Do it afraid. You think I like showing up like this? No. I was going to get showered and I was going to put makeup on and I was like, girl, if you don't do this right now, you're not going to do it. So I had to do it. Do it afraid. Do it messy. Do it not pretty. Just do it. Do what it is you're here to do. And if you don't know what you're supposed to do, all you have to do is sit down and say, okay, God, what am I here to do? What am I supposed to do? What is your purpose for me? All you got to do is ask. And then here's the catch. You got to wait. You got to sit. You got to be quiet in your mind so that he can talk to you. He'll talk to you in strange ways. He might talk to you through a person on Facebook Live. Right? So listen. Go use your gifts. Go use what you have been given. Go use up everything in your bag. Because it doesn't come back void. Even if it's messy. Even if it's not perfect. You don't have to be perfect. I guarantee you the servants who used their talents were messy. I guarantee you they made some bad investments. I know they did. Like, this is the real world. Investments go bad. So, it ain't the end of the world. It ain't. You can do this. I believe in you, even though it's hard. You can do this. So I want to encourage you today. Stop looking at what she has. Stop looking at what he has. And focus on what's in your bag. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are loved. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you later.